Namaste. I am Tejaswini and welcome to Astrology and Dharma. I get this question very often. Which deity is the most powerful or which god should I worship? And the answer is always the Kul Devata. Your Kul Devata is the most powerful deity for you. He or she is your personal guardian, your personal security, personal advisor, personal healer. This deity takes care of your person in every way possible, and every follower of Sanatan Dharma has a Kul Devata. This deity keeps you safe on the energy level, removes all the ill wishing, negativity, jealousy, all the so called black magic type of energy. He or she removes all the seeds of evil in your life before these seeds become bigger problems. But the Kul Devata does this only when you do something regularly to connect to him or her. Unfortunately, in the current times, several families have forgotten their Kul Devata. They do not go to his temples, they do not offer him worship, and most even do not know his name. If your own Kul Devata is angry or upset with you, that is, you're suffering from Daivi Kop or Daivi Tap, then this anger of your family deity will affect all aspects of your life, and these problems cannot be solved easily. You can do pujas of whatever deities you adore, but if your Kul Devata is angry, then these other deities can help only to a limited extent. The only remedy for Daivi Kop and Daivi Tap is apologizing to the Kul Devata and doing his or her pujas regularly. So in this video, let's discuss what to do if you know who your deity is, and then what to do if you do not know who the deity is, and third, if you are a first generation Hindu, then which deity is your Kul Devata. So the first, if you know who your Kul Devata is, then do the pujas as per tradition and culture. We remember the Kul Devata at all auspicious events, Vedic sanskars, at major anushtans, major pilgrimages. In fact, you have to remember the deity every day while doing your daily pujas. You can simply address the deity as Kul Devata or Kul Swami for a male deity and Kula Devi or Kula Swamini for a female deity, and do namaskar to them. And go to their actual temple in your ancestral land once in a year. But the problem is that in the current time, several of us live physically away from the hometown. So regularly going to the Kul Devata temple may not be practically feasible. If you really cannot make the annual pilgrimage to your Kul Devata temple, then here are some via media which you can adopt. First, offer the fruit, coconut, sweet, sari, cloth, money, specific items to a local temple wherever you are, and think of your Kul Devata with all intensity. Request him or her to accept this offering as you have offered these items to him from your heart. Even if this is not his actual temple, this will work because you have that deep gratitude for him in your heart. Your intention, your sankalp is pure. The second option, you can keep the offerings in a packet in your own puja room. Keep some money, cloth, sari, kumkum, turmeric, rice as per your traditions, only the things which will not spoil. Think of your Kuldevata and sincerely tell him or her that you have kept the offerings ready and now it is up to him to bring you to his temple so that you can actually give the packet to him there. So, when you create this intention, generally something unexpected happens and you get to complete your pilgrimage. The third option, if any of your extended family members still reside in your hometown, then you can request them to offer the yearly offerings to the temple on your behalf. For this, you must make a full set of offerings, cloth, money, etc., which can be sent by post to your family member's house. Before sending the items, everyone in your family should pray to the deity and touch the offerings before packing them securely for the post. Then the fourth option, keep in touch with the pujari or the Brahmin family of the temple and from time to time send some money as dakshina offerings and request that family to send you the prasad, the vibhuti, by post. And now the second problem. Several of us have forgotten the Kuldevata's name. The families have completely forgotten their roots, their ancestral village, their deities. Not knowing the Kuldevata's name and not being able to do his pujas is extremely unfortunate. If this is you, then here is something which you can do to help yourself. This has worked for several of my clients, but ultimately this will depend on your intention to reconnect with the Kuldevata. For this, you will need a nicely shaped arika nut. You will now intend that as you do not know the name of your Kuldevata, you are now worshipping him or her in this arika nut form. Keep this arika nut with due respect in your puja ghar. Adorn it with a nice cotton cloth, vermilion, saffron, turmeric, rice, flowers, etc. Whatever you have. Intend that your Kuldevata, whoever it is, resides in this setup and do its puja just like you would do the puja of a regular murti. You can keep this as a full-time setup or a temporary setup for specific days during auspicious days, festivals. Generally, if your intention is pure enough, you will get hints on the identity of the deity. You will get dreams where you will see the temple or the deity's murti, or you will hear his name, his mantra, his stotra. You will be able to identify the deity. And when this happens, if you want, you can get a proper murti of your deity and put this areca nut setup in the flowing river or the sea. Then the third scenario. Some of us are first generation Hindus. That is, some of us have formally accepted Sanatan Dharma in this life first time. Naturally, you and your family will have to be energy adopted by a deity who will take on the responsibility of becoming your Kuldevata. So the first option, your Kuldevata will be the same one as of the Brahmin who has formally welcomed you back to Dharma. His family deity will naturally take the responsibility of maintaining your family energy. The second option, the deity of the temple where you were welcomed back to Dharma can also easily take on this energy responsibility of maintaining your family and becoming your Kuldevata. Then the third option, if you are worshipping a deity as your personal divine connect, then you can formally acknowledge him or her to be your family deity, your Kuldevata. And now onwards, he or she will also respond to your family members' prayers and bless them also. Then specifically for married women, on the day of your marriage, during the Vivah Sanskar, you will formally do the farewell pujas of your birth family Kuldevata, and immediately after the marriage you will do the first pujas of your new family deities and pray for their blessings. After getting married, you can think of your family birth Kuldevata with gratitude, and you have to also worship the Kuldevata of your husband's family. It is double duty for you. And then there is the Gram Devata. He or she is the deity of the village where your family has its ancestral home. So if you go to your ancestral village, do this. Go to that temple and request his blessings. He too responds to your devotion and on a very grand scale. The Kul Devata is that specific ray of the Parameshwar who is specific to your family and he must be worshipped. This is compulsory as your entire current existence is derived from your ancestors, and you can maintain this only with the blessings of the family deity. Be aware of your devatas and their presence in your life. Make that connection with them. Know their names and their temples and make it a point to visit once in a while. The Devata connect us to our roots, to our villages. They are our history, our ancestry, and this is the power which ultimately protects us. The deities are conscious, aware, and intelligent energy, a ray from the same non dual source. You are also a ray from that very same source, and as you express your gratitude to them on the outside, you are also enhancing your own energy on the inside. Thank you for watching. Namaste.